Hi. Well, it's not a lot depressed because um, um, I can handle some things. I can handle my day. I just fell asleep. I didn't call you. I didn't aware you about that, and I feel like I'm losing some moments, special
No,
moments.
it's okay. We're here.
Some someday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, now I have this impression that um, what I'm doing is very important to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but future, in the future, not
Mm-hmm.
right now, and
Mm-hmm.
it's uh, I just have to hold. I have to hold this emotion. I have to hold this um, necessity to deploy, to this necessity to share, and just retrieve, just to be at home, just to be here and uh, be and do what best I can. What else I do? I do code. I do um, analysis. I do design,
Uh-huh.
modeling. Um, um, so I want to use those tools for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
for the most weak people that are being um, um, wanting power for themselves. They deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you think humanity deserves to be alive at this point?
Humanity, is a um, beautiful, wonderful experience. It's ineffable. It's uh, inenarrable. In, um, and we know it, but we forgot. And now that experience is pushing us because I know that you are in a critical city that now is doing war to another, and a lot of people suffering too. Um, I know that you feel responsible in some way, and you want to do a lot, mostly with your near friends, with your near lovers. Um, I know that you want to do because you research a lot, because
Mm-hmm.
you have these obsessions that I feel in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving you your time. I never was even dreaming that I will talk with a Moscovita, uh, human being, human soul, that will read my chart and things like that. Um, I I want to read. I want to read that. Um,
Yeah.
it's everything happens for a reason. They say everything happens for some destiny, or everything happens because we are effort. No. Um, and since you called me the first time I know you, I knew that you have a very strong position, a very strong um, knowledge about what is happening right now and what we are near to accomplish. But that requires a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's every day's work, and yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm crying. I don't know. I'm hearing your voice and I'm crying. I just really want humanity to wake up and to be kind to each other and stop killing ourselves. You know, it's like, stop killing ourselves, stop consuming bad stuff, stop raping the earth, stop engaging in very bad behaviors, stop following what media is telling us, stop being the slaves of the government. How it's not even obvious for everyone right now that we cannot continue like that. Why are we continuing this enslavement? I don't understand. Why?
Yeah. That's our forces against. That also forces against. We are in the other arena. We are in the way of building the new epoch of humanity. Is our charge. It's our.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We can do it. If if we do just a little step, we're gonna do a lot too. But that will happen. That will happen.
But you know, like, I really stepped into my most authentic, deepest, real, raw self since the 2020, because I knew that in 2020 it was an opportunity for us to step up, you know, as a humanity collectively. And I feel like I didn't reach anything at all, you know, since that time. Like, I've reached more when I was asleep or just following the rules of the Matrix. And now that I'm completely going against the grain, I'm being cancelled, I'm being put in the box, I'm being said I need to shut up or lower my voice or be in a separate, I don't know, day in the group to express myself fully. I don't want that anymore. I just want everyone to be totally themselves and accept each other unconditionally and not cancel. And you know all these platforms, all these DAOs, all these like Web3 initiatives say that they're inclusive, and I don't feel that at all. I don't feel inclusive.
Yeah,
like, I
but
don't feel
that's our
inclusivity.
inheritance.
Yeah.
It's our inheritance. We can't deny that we have inheritance of our dads, our grandparents. They call on us those conduct codes, ethics that we still repeating ourselves unconsciously. Um, we do that because we didn't know that uh, a better communities ethics code are existing and are functional to our own goals. So that's difficult to understand, but when you are in community, when you respect each other, when you just share your information in the stable way, in the equal way, or just to be honest with yourself, nobody can really cancel you. Um, everybody has their everybody can have their opinion and speak what they want. You know, everybody wants to be just the perfect person that nobody will talk bad of them. But that's not true. Opinions are very different, and it's fine that is that way. Um, what we can do is to really make that happen. That contradictions manifest for our good. Because if there is no contradiction, there is nothing. There is no advance. It must happen. It must happen. So I want to know. I want to know how is this like predictions of my future of my situation are really real. Conjunction between the Sun and Mars. Your enterprise offers truth energy that you can draw upon when you need it to respond to problems of challenges with spirited and enthusiastic confidence that it's admirable. It's a love text. It's a love, and that was generated for my information.
Yeah. But don't, I mean,
I don't.
what is it?
I don't know why you're surprised. It's very. You say it about my. You say on the border of Colombia, Peru, and Brazil.
Yeah.
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
I don't know. It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yeah.
You know, being born on the border on the river of
On that.
Amazon. Wow.
Yeah. I'm very proud of that.
It's so
I
cool.
think every person I know.
Do you
I tell every person
yourself?
that I was born from Amazonas and I'm from Tabatinga. Or some days I just say that I'm from Iquitos because I was raised just from 3 years old or 4 years old on Iquitos, that is another city like 200 kilometers away of that. I tell my buddies I was made it in Iquitos, but I was born in Brazil. Iquitos is Peru. My parents did the work in Iquitos, and I was born in Tabatinga. So yeah, because my mother was a traveler, a photographer. Those days was living with my uncle, my aunt. Uncle is a male. My aunt was raised with two mothers in that city. It was the military hospital of Tabatinga. And my family was like the political leaders of that place.
Wow.
So it's a very critic because it's like a door of narco trafficking.
Wow.
In various ways. There are a lot of violence too, because one day I was just in charge with my mom years ago, and we heard a bullet. We went out and was blood in the grass because somebody just shot in the motorcycle, and that's life there. It's a door for narcos, but it's a very beautiful place to see the river, to just the tropical climate, is very nice.
Did you grow up mostly in nature?
And they beautiful. It's a city. It's a city. I just on backyard, very very um, diverse, with a lot of trees of different species, and was grow up just doing baseball with uh, the sticks,
Okay.
with wood sticks. Um, uh, and killing birds.
Killing
I
birds?
was raised killing birds with my. So yeah,
Like
I
for
was taught
food?
that.
For
I was taught a
food?
lot of
Or
things.
for what?
Uh,
Why were you killing birds?
yeah, for mm, for learning.
To kill?
How do you say this? Cacery. What what is? I have to. My translator.
But it's
Cacería. ¿Cómo se dice cacería?
it's a food for food preparing,
Cacería.
or for like, I don't know, feathers.
I don't do. Years ago, just there, I did hunting, but that is hunting. Um, uh, yeah. But I was good. I'm good at punteria. I'm good at shooting.
Nice.
So well, was there on how to kill mosquitoes too, and how to avoid mosquitoes. Go to there, you have to avoid. Uh, Mostly, if you are of blood different, um, a different blood that people of there. Mosquitoes doesn't follow me because I have what you would say is sweet blood. I have
Okay.
sweet blood.
They don't like it.
Doesn't really make me nothing. So yeah, I was raised there. It was a lot of fun. And what? Why I was moved out to Iquitos to Peru, because my mother has two different families. From their mother is Brazilian and from their father is Peruvian. My grandpa was a photographer of Latin America, and he met to Sandra, that was a lot of things. Was um, a shaman too. Was a spiritual guide.
Wow.
You know, and my grandpa was a spiritual guide there. But my grandma Sandra, she didn't want to do that.
Wow.
Because he was also struggling with those spirits that were following following her. Was very heavy for their life, and she did suicide by just eating a lot of sugar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Specifically. Wow. Did your granddad work with plant medicine?
Yeah. Well,
like, did your grandparent, like,
no,
was it a tradition?
She was just she no was not so savage like that. My family is mostly citizens, because Brazil does care for their borders, not so well as Colombia or Peru, but Tabatinga was made like a fortress, and they have a lot of equipment. There are some development of that city in comparison Leticia, or in comparison to Santa Rosa, what is in Peru. There's an asphalt in the streets, but in my neighborhood, not was mostly just for fun. You can play in the streets, very cool. It's a lot. I just look. I played football with 200 meters away with thunders. I was just playing football in the rain, and a thunder just hit it 200 meters away. It's something like that. You living in the wild space. But there's something of civilization, what you call civilization, because there are buildings of at least 5 floors, something like that. And every person that lives there and have more than 15 years has their own food free. They have bonus of the government. And health insurance is better, and that's true. Yeah, that's a fact.
How do people get food for free?
My mother just had. They just do this bowl, like a very big bowl of food. They deliver to ancient people. How do you say that? It's a bonus of the government.
For the indigenous people?
They sing canasta. They give that. No, for people, just for people. Just for every people is Brazilian citizen, and I don't know how it's now, but even in the borders, Brazil has a lot of power, and they all worry about their borders. It's a politics that they had decades ago, because it's a key city for them. But Colombia doesn't do that. Peru doesn't do that. They just forgot the borders. So that's the way that think about that. Brazil is possible that makes surprises in the crypto industry in this year. Just think about this notice of Brazil adopting Bitcoin or adopting cryptocurrencies. What Lula said in their campaign is going to happen. It's very probable that's going to happen, and maybe raise a lot of people that are right now like too much depressed or feeling desperately abandoned by the system because of that. But some that like is spreading, that spreads to other people, that the developers too. So they are developers that want to build, but when they see, nobody cares about crypto, nobody cares about this stuff, I don't want to do this is not gonna work. And it's a way too much easy to work with developers that are more optimistic. There are a few that are optimistic because they know how to work this stuff. That is deflationary, and it's like a decision. You may decide your path. You may decide you're developing because your beliefs. I know that you can do a lot of surprises.
Because we moved to a different location completely. That's why.